Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a product empties video. I have not done one of these in so long. I think my last one was like last year or something. Funny story, my first video I've ever made on YouTube was a product empties video because I knew eventually I wanted to do a YouTube channel, and when I would run out of a product, I would just put it in a bag, and eventually the bag just got so full, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do my first YouTube video on all of my empties, and it was a weird first video, but it kind of is the reason why I started YouTube, if that makes sense. So doing these videos is kind of like weird for me just because that's like the first video I ever made. So I have been saving up products in this bag for quite a while now, and I don't even remember what's in here, which is why for me it's fun to film these because I forget about products that I put in here, and then I can kind of talk about if I liked them or if I would repurchase them. So if you guys like videos like this, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. If you guys are not following me on social media, please do so. I will leave my Instagram right here. And if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, I would love if you would do so down below. And if you guys want to see the products that I've gone through and if I would repurchase them, then let's just jump right in. The first thing that I want to talk about is my shampoo. This is the Milkshake Silver Shine shampoo. This is specifically meant for blonde or gray hair. So if you have blonde hair, this purple shampoo is amazing. This is what I use on my hair to give it that kind of like silvery, cooler tone vibe. I actually sell this at my salon, and it is an amazing product. If I were you and you want to try this product, I would recommend trying to find a salon that sells it. Please do not buy it off of any other websites. You never know if you're getting like the actual product because you have to have a license to actually get products like this. So if you are looking to buy this, try to find a salon that sells it, and it's a very popular product line. This is by the brand Milkshake. I have a lot of products that I love from this brand so much, and this is what I use on my clients at the salon, and I also sell it to a lot of my blonde clients. It is amazing. I get so many questions on what I use to keep my hair kind of like a silver tone blonde, and this is the shampoo that I love. It is amazing. I usually leave this on my hair for about 2 minutes in the shower because if I leave it on any longer, it is going to have a purple tint to it. It's a very strong purple tone, and it actually does, I just got it all over my hands, but it actually does stain your hands for like a little bit if you leave it on too long. So obviously I would repurchase this. There is a new one in my shower. I go through those all the time. Next up, we have a couple other hair products. So this is the It's a 10 Silk Express Miracle Silk Leave-In, and then this one is the It's a 10 Potion 10 shampoo. I actually did really like this shampoo. I don't remember what it smells like. Ooh, this smells amazing. This made my hair actually really silky, so I really liked this one. And the It's a 10 products are amazing. They really do work really nice. I know they are kind of pricey, especially at Target. I feel like in It's a 10, I feel like this stuff is like 30 bucks at Target, but it honestly is really good, and I will repurchase it just because I've been using It's a 10 for so long, and I actually really like it. So, all right, next up we have a body wash in here. This is, well, it was a body wash. This is the Body Clear Body Wash in Pink Grapefruit by Neutrogena. I recently have been getting breakouts on my back, and I don't even know if they're breakouts, but they're like under the skin bumps, and I actually want to go to a dermatologist because I actually think it's eczema or something, because they're weird like raised bumps, but they're not like pimples, but they itch like crazy. And for a while I thought that it was acne, which I do think I have like a combination of maybe acne and dry skin. It doesn't help that when I go to the gym and I wear a sports bra, I'm obviously sweating, so I don't know if that's what's causing the back pimples, which is gross, but I actually purchased this because a lot of people said it was really good for body acne, and it does say that it's supposed to clear up body breakouts. So I actually really liked this. This is actually the second bottle that I have gone through, and I definitely will repurchase it. I just feel like it's really soft on the skin, and I did see a little bit of a difference when I did use it. So I definitely will probably repurchase that. Alright, next up we have another body product. This is the Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse and this is in the shade Ultra Dark. I talk about this all the time, especially on my Instagram, because I post a lot of pictures and everybody always asks me what my tan is, and this is the tan that I use. It is amazing. If you guys have never tried Loving Tan, I will leave a link down below. I have a full routine of like how I apply it. It is an old video. I think it's almost like 2 years old, but it's still how I apply my tanner now. So a lot of questions I get on this is if it's like orangey, which it's definitely not. It has more of like a olive undertone to it. Really, really like it. And if you are super pale, people get scared that it's going to be too dark. They have a bunch of different shades, so you definitely can kind of pick your shade. It is a mousse, and I like to apply it with the mitt that it comes with. I actually have a coupon code right now where you can get a free mitt. I will leave that link down below as well. The mitt is like ideal with this tanner. I've never used this tanner without the mitt, and yeah, so I definitely have repurchased it. It's my favorite self tanner. Next up, we have a setting spray. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I actually just got my new one in the mail. I've gone through so many of these, you guys. I just love this. It literally sprays out so nicely. It sets my makeup really nice. It melts everything together. It is my favorite setting spray. Love it to death. It's so amazing. I'm surprised I only have one in here. I probably threw the other ones out, but alright, next up we have a couple setting powders here. Oh, we have 3. Alright, so the first powder is the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. I don't even remember when I went through this, but it was a long time ago because I have not used this powder in so long. This is such a good powder. I actually did repurchase it recently because I missed it and I wanted to try it again. It is just like the OG translucent setting powder. This is like what everyone was using, and I honestly, whenever I go back to it, I forget how amazing it was, and it's just a great setting powder. So definitely have and will repurchase this for sure. And then next up we have the Peach Perfect Translucent Powder, which is actually, I want to say, like my top favorite powder for sure. Actually, all of these that I'm talking about are my 3 favorite powders ever. Like, I will always have these 3 stocked up in my collection, which is why I went through them. This is the, like I said, this is the Too Faced Peach Perfect. This powder is so good, especially if you have oily skin. I actually have dry skin and it does look nice on my skin, but I feel like if you have oily skin, you will love this powder because it mattifies everything. It makes you super matte, but it looks so airbrushed and flawless. It's such a good powder, you guys. It also has a really nice scent to it. It's not like overpowering, but it definitely does have like that like peachy scent to it. A brand new one in my vanity now that I use all the time. I like to use this under my eyes to set. It just really mattifies everything, but it also doesn't look cakey, which I really like about this powder. So obviously love this one. And then the other one is my Hourglass Vanish. What is the name of this? This is the translucent setting. This is the Veil Translucent Setting Powder. All-time favorite setting powder for all over my face. I really like to use this powder on a damp sponge, and I will dip it in and just set my entire face with this, and it gives my skin such a pretty like natural glow, but it also sets everything in place. I never find that this looks cakey. I could apply so much of this and it never ever looks cakey. I have set this under my eyes and it does work, but it does have like a tiny bit of, I don't want to say shimmer, but it does give your skin like a glow. So if you do use this under your eyes, just be aware of that. I have used this under my eyes and I don't mind it. It's just such a good powder to really set everything in place, especially if you have dry skin. This looks amazing on dry skin. It is so worth the money, and I actually have a new one in my vanity right now and I'm obsessed. So we do have another setting spray in here. This is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. This is such a good drugstore setting spray. Really like it. I actually would say this is probably one of my favorites from the drugstore, if not my favorite. I just purchased the Catrice Make It Dewy setting spray and I've used it like twice now and I am obsessed with that. So now I'm kind of like, ooh, do I like that one more than this one? I'm not sure, but this is a 16-hour wear and I find that this does make my makeup last. So I do have to say this is probably my favorite setting spray from the drugstore, and it's from Milani, so it's very affordable. It's probably like $12 or $13. Such a good setting spray. Definitely will repurchase. I feel like everything in my product empties, I always repurchase, because if I'm using a product a lot, it's because I like it, obviously. So I feel like a lot of these are going to be repurchases if I haven't already. Next up we have a Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. Already did repurchase this. I have 3 other shades in my vanity right now. This is an amazing foundation. I actually haven't used this foundation in a while. I kind of want to use it again, but it is a matte foundation, but it looks really good on dry skin, which I find is really hard to find. It's hard to find a foundation that's matte, but looks good on dry skin, and this looks really good on my skin. Really like it. Also looks good on oily skin as well. This one is in the color light beige, which I believe does match me really well. So love that foundation. All right, next up we have 2 concealers. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. You guys knew an Empties video would consist of a Tarte Shape Tape. And I actually have gone through more than one of these. I know for a fact I have, but I obviously probably threw them out. This one is in the color light medium, which does suit me when I have a tan. These 2 concealers are my favorite concealers ever made. And this one is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer in the color Wheat, which actually does fit me really nicely. You guys, I don't know what it is about this concealer, but I go through this so quickly. It's the same size as the Tarte Shape Tape, but for some reason I feel like I go through this one so much faster than the Tarte. I feel like the Tarte used to last me a while, but this one, I don't know. I use the same amount, but I just feel like I go through it way quicker. Like it's not as emollient or something. I don't know. I actually did use this for my, not this exact one, but I did use my new one under my eyes today, and I love it. I just want to quickly mention that I have a powder foundation on right now, you guys. And I want to show you guys an updated foundation routine because I've been recently loving the way my skin looks with this foundation. It's a powder. I don't have any liquid on my skin right now besides concealer. I want to show you guys like an updated foundation routine. Let me know down below if you guys want to see that because I've been loving it. And this is my 2nd time wearing it and I'm obsessed. Let me know if you guys want to see that down below and I will definitely film that for you. But these are my all-time favorite concealers. I always have both of these in my makeup bag because they're very similar, but sometimes I want to go for the Tarte and sometimes I want to go for the Jouer. So I like to have both of these stocked up in my collection. Alright you guys, let's talk about some mascara. I have quite a few in here. So let me just grab them. Alright, so I have all of these mascaras here to talk about. 2 of them are the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. I talk about this mascara so much on my channel. If you guys have been subscribed, you know this is my favorite mascara ever. This one is limited edition. It was around October when it was the breast cancer awareness month, so it is this like pink packaging, which I'm obsessed with. When I saw this, I had to have. This is like what the original packaging looks like. I actually have a new one in my bag right now. I use it today on my lashes. It is just the best mascara in my opinion. It works so good. The wand just looks like this. It just makes your lashes look super voluminous. It builds them. It gives length. It does everything that I want a mascara to do. So I will always repurchase this probably till the day I die. It's just such a good mascara. And then we have 2 other mascaras here. We have the Loreal Voluminous Carbon Black and the Voluminous Lash Paradise. This Lash Paradise has replaced my Voluminous Carbon Black. This one used to be my favorite drugstore mascara ever, but this other L'Oreal one has replaced it because this reminds me so much of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and except this one doesn't flake. I find the Too Faced one flakes throughout the day and this one doesn't, and this is like the exact same formula in my opinion, and it does the same exact thing to my lashes. So I will forever repurchase the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. It's such a good cheap mascara. I don't want to say cheap because I feel like that sounds bad, but it is affordable and it does the job, so I will always repurchase this one. And then this mascara is the Wet n Wild Mega Slim Skinny Mascara, and I repurchased this one. Guys, I literally repurchased everything that I'm talking about right now. So this mascara is so amazing for your lower lashes. I actually used my new one on my lower lashes today. I don't know what it is about this wand, but it just separates your lower lashes amazing and it makes them look so nice. It doesn't get clumpy. It just really separates them, but also kind of makes it look like you have a lot of lower lashes. It's my favorite lower lash mascara, and it's from Wet n Wild, so it's so affordable and amazing. So if you've never tried this, Definitely try it. I only use it for my lower lashes though. Alright, next up we have some brow products here, you guys. This is kind of embarrassing, but there are 3 tubes here of the Anastasia brow gel. This is probably my all-time favorite brow gel, and these are all like so dry because I use it until I can't anymore. I will always have a brow gel on my brows just because I feel like it makes such a difference. It keeps your brows in place. It's such a good brow gel. I'm sure you can find a dupe that's a lot more affordable, but I really love these. It really keeps my brows in place. It is like hairspray for your eyebrows. I'm not kidding you. If you use this, your eyebrows are not going anywhere. Gone through 3 of those, and then I also did go through this little mini Ready Set Brow by Benefit. I actually repurchased this in the full size, and I've been using that instead of the Anastasia one, and I like them pretty much the same, I want to say. I do like the wand on this one better because it almost has like a comb, so you can kind of like comb through your brows. So I've been playing around with the Benefit one, and I do really, really like it, but I don't know, I just feel like the Anastasia one for me is like an OG. Like that is my all-time favorite one for sure. Alright, next up we have 3 liners, which is weird because I have not been using liner besides today in such a long time. I pretty much just do some quick eyeshadow, mascara, sometimes throw on a lash, and then I'm good to go. I have not done winged eyeliner in so long, but today I was in the mood for it. So I use my NYX liquid liner, and I love that liquid liner. It's my favorite. But I have gone through 3 liners. This one is this I went through so long ago. This is the Tarte, I don't know the actual name of this, but it has like the eyeliner pencil on one end and then the felt tip on the other. I really liked this liner, and I probably would repurchase it in the future. And then I went through a Kat Von D tattoo liner. I mean, this is a really good liner, but I have other ones that I really like, so I don't know if I'll repurchase that one. And then this one is the L'Oreal Infallible Super Slim Eyeliner. So this is my favorite felt tip liner from the drugstore. It has like the perfect winged point to it where you can just lean this up against your eye and kind of press, and it already kind of forms the wing shape for you, which I find very helpful. So this for sure is my favorite felt tip liner, but my favorite like actual brush tip is the NYX liquid liner, which is what I used for my wing today. But I definitely already have repurchased this because it's such a good felt tip liner from the drugstore. So we just have 3 lip products left, and then we are done. So 2 of them are lipsticks. This is the NYX lipstick this is in the color Sugar Wafer. I feel like I went through this so long ago, you guys. So this is what the color looks like, but I actually found like a dupe for it, which is weird because it's not really a dupe because it's around the same price, but it is the CoverGirl lipstick in the color, what is the color of it? I can't think of what the color is, but I will leave it right here. It's by CoverGirl, and it reminds me so much of this, but I like the formula a little bit better. So I went through that, and then I went through this lipstick, which is by Revlon. I believe this is called Nude Attitude. This used to be my favorite lipstick in high school. If I had a nude lip on in high school, this was what I was wearing. I went through a phase where I just like had nude lips. Remember that phase in high school where it was literally in to have like concealer lips? Well, this kind of gave me that vibe because it's such a nude lipstick, and I used to wear this all the time. I've gone through so many of these, but finally I decided to put this in my empties video because I just feel like it's old and I don't want to use what's left of it, but it pretty much is empty. There's that. And then we have 1 liquid lipstick. This is the Kathleen Lights and Ofra Havana Nights. This is the original Havana Nights that she came out with, like the original packaging. And I loved the shiz out of this liquid lipstick. So there is still a little bit some left, but it has gotten to the point where it's like super chunky, and I actually do have a new one of these, so I figured I would just toss this one. But that's the color. It is the perfect fall, winter, deep shade. This is like all I wear in the fall. It's such like a vampy shade, and it just looks good on so many skin tones. So I love, love, love this shade. So that was everything for this empties video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys have gone through recently. Leave a comment down below letting me know 1 product that you will continuously purchase, that you always go through. I would love to know. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!